When I first started my YouTube channel, I was a little bit overwhelmed by the amount of gear that was available and the amount of tutorials that people were saying, you need to get this, you need to get that. And as a photographer, I knew cameras and I knew them pretty well. But for video, I didn't really know that much about it. And especially when it came to audio. And audio, it really gave me a lot of headache as far as what do I actually get, because I was recording almost everything I did at that time with my phone. So it was hard for me to find a good audio solution for that. And they say that when you create videos, 40% of the product that you make is actually in the visual side of things, and 60% is in the audio. So if you make a video where the quality of the picture is not that good, people will still watch it if the content's good, but they won't watch it if the sound is bad. There are a number of solutions that you can find for a phone and for the audio with a phone, and generally what it's going to be is some sort of microphone and then a number of adapters to get the microphone sound, the quality through a cable into an adapter to go into the phone. And it looked a little bit cumbersome. I lost a number of little adapters and it was just a bit of a pain. This video is about the VD Live 10 from Comica. It's a 2.4 gigahertz wireless microphone. Let's check it out. What is it? This has got to be one of the most versatile microphone systems I've come across, and I've come across a few so far. This here, you can use it for so many things. What you get with this is a receiver, and that's the receiver right there. You also get two microphones, so you can have two people in the same video, both with a microphone each, having a conversation 15, 20, 30 meters away, and it comes up on the camera just perfectly. That receiver picks all that up from two people talking all that way away. Very, very clever. And once you've unpacked everything, it all comes in this nice little rechargeable box. So this box is also the charging dock for those three items that I just told you about. Open that up, you can see there the power amount that's actually in the box, and that's going to charge these three items that are actually in there. Very, very clever. In the box, you'll also find a USB-C charging cable to charge that box. You'll find a cold shoe mount, and I'll talk to you about that in just a second. You get two dead cats or sound eliminators, little dead cats to help eliminate wind. You get TRRS to TRRS cable, and that will come in very handy because this doesn't just work with phones. But I don't know if you saw that when I showed you the receiver just then. Let me just open that back up again. I'll pull out the receiver. These come in different sorts. You need to buy the one that is appropriate for your device. This is an iPhone 12 Pro Max. It has the lightning port. It plugs straight into there. No cables, nothing else. It just works as simple as that. Dead set easy. The TRRS to TRRS cable, that there is going to be used to install it onto a camera. Yeah, you can use this on a camera as well. What we'll do first is we'll get this cold shoe mount and we'll slide that into the hot shoe on the camera. We're going to get the receiver now, and we'll install the receiver just on top directly like that. We'll get the TRRS and plug it into the microphone port on the camera. Bring the top up to there, plug it into the receiver, and there you go. You've got a wireless receiver to use with those microphones on a regular DSLR or mirrorless camera. Very, very versatile. The other thing that comes in the package as well is this, it's like a suede sort of pouch, and that's going to hold everything that I've just shown you. With the microphones now, so there's two of these, there's an A and a B. On the side here, you've got simplex and duplex. Simplex is you just transmitting this to the receiver. Duplex is sending and receiving, so you can plug headphones into the base there, put headphones in, and you can listen to the whole thing that's being recorded. Very, very clever. For something that's so small, very, very clever. Now the dead cat, or the sound eliminator, it's square, you can see there, and the end of this is, well, square as well. Microphone is at that end right there. So all you need to do is just squeeze that over the top, and there's it, the dead cat installed. Which is pretty good because outside, when I'm about to go and test this thing, it's really windy. So I think I'm going to need this. I might even need to put this on my shirt underneath my jumper because it's really, really windy out there. Okay, this is a test, outdoor test. I'm going to walk down to that fence just there. I've paced that out already. That's exactly 35 meters to where I am right now. So I expect I'll drop out just past the clothesline there. So the setup that I've actually got the microphone sitting down here underneath my jumper because it's incredibly windy right now. And I'm trying to eliminate that noise as much as I can. Even any microphone that I've ever had, I wouldn't be able to hear anything with the amount of wind that I've got here going on. It's really, really windy. So I've got the microphone set on number 1. The sound should be reasonably clear, I would imagine. We are at, this is just shy of 20 meters. That would be easy. Oh, that would be 20 meters there. We'll keep going. I'm going to turn my back on the receiver right now to see if my body is going to stop any of the signal. Where I am right now is 30 meters. I should be hearing my voice quite clearly here. I'm just talking in a normal tone. This is 35 meters, and I'll start walking back now to see how we go. The wind has picked up again. It's very gusty wind right now. I'm hoping this doesn't do it any injustice. I think this is going to work quite well. But the whole point of a lav mic is to be able to move away from the camera. And I should be able to do this. I should. Really gusty wind. This is probably the harshest sort of conditions that you could test a microphone in. So if it does this well, I'll be impressed. Well, that worked better than what I thought it would. Really, really impressed. Really harsh conditions, and it worked really well. Miscellaneous information. On the transmitter, it's also got a little display there that's going to show you the channel that you're talking into, the battery level, and if it's mono or stereo, depending on the device that you have. On the transmitters, on the microphones themselves, the microphone is at that end. On the other end, where I mentioned before that you could plug in a headset, you can also plug in a remote lapel mic. So you could plug in a wired one, so you could plug it into that, run it up through your shirt, and have a small microphone sitting just up the top there. It's capable of doing that. It's not sold with it, but you can certainly get one afterwards and plug it into that. You can also get an adapter to go into that TRRS cable into a USB and use this as a microphone for your laptop, doing like live sessions and things like that. It's a very versatile setup here. Who is this for? This setup is for anyone who's making content to go online that is video. The sound quality is good, it's very easy to set up and to get you rolling and get you making content a lot quicker, which is what you really want at the end of the day. You don't want to spend a lot of time setting up your audio, and this just works really well. So online creators, online instructors, and people who do a lot of live streaming with videos and meetings, Zoom calls, that sort of stuff. Price. The price for this is $179, which for 2 lapel microphones, receiver, rechargeable dock, carry case, and all those cables, that's a bloody good deal. Conclusions. Look, as a content creator, the last thing I want to do is mess around with technology while I'm trying to make content for my audience. So this here, you pull it out of the box, you turn it on, and it just works. Simple, simple, simple. I'm going to give this 5 out of 5. It does exactly what it's advertised to do, and it does it really well. Good job.